Namaste friends, I'm Jayalakshmi Ravichandran, signing in with Learn with J, empowered by Magic Needles. Today I am here with yet another simplest of simple stitches, the half double crochet, and how to work and get straight edges on both the sides. It's a very simple thing, everybody knows about it, but this is the technique I use to make my work with half double crochet neat and nice. Okay, to begin with, I'm going to demonstrate with very few chains. Let's say 10 chains. So, and I never start with a slip knot. That is what everybody does, most of them does, but I start with a chain. So for chaining, just insert my hook like this, twist it, hold here, pick up this yarn and pull it through the loop on the hook. So this is your first chain. Now again you have one loop on the hook, pick up the working yarn and pull it through that loop. This is the second chain, hold, third chain, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So I want 10 HDCs. So generally for HDC we take 2 chains more, but I am going to take only 1 chain more, and I am going to place my first HDC on the second stitch. That is, I am not going to work on the chain from which the loop is coming, but the next one. So to work in half double crochet, yarn over the hook, insert your hook. I always work in the back bump, so insert your hook in the back bump of the next stitch, pick up this working yarn, pull it through. You will have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, like pick up the working yarn or yarn over and pull through all the 3. When you pull through all the 3, you have 1 loop on the hook and you will find 3 loops here, 1, 2 and 3. And what you have to do is, every time you begin a HDC in the very beginning of a row, you put a stitch marker, because the top of that stitch will be to the sides. It will appear to be in the sides, and when we come back and work, we very conveniently will miss out the stitch. So it's the best way to put the stitch marker. Like, see, this yarn is coming out from here. I'm holding it. Generally we are not supposed to pick out the hook from the yarn, but I'm holding it, and to show you I have done this. Just pick up a stitch marker and put it in this V and secure it. First HDC is done. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next back bump. You will always have 3 loops when you pull out this yarn. Pull through all the 3. Yarn over the next bump. Yarn over again in the next bump. We have done 4 half double crochets as of now. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, insert your hook, the next stitch or the next bump, back bump. Pick up this working yarn, pull it through the bump. So you'll have 3 loops on the hook. Pick up the working yarn and pull through all the 3 loops. Yarn over, insert in the next back bump. Yarn over in the next one. When we work in the back bump, it will give a very neat bottom edge. yarn over, this is not the last HDC because we have to work in the very first one. This is not a slip knot, this is a chain that we have taken but a little loose. So now if you count, you will have only 9 HDCs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, yarn over, and holding this like this, you have a loop coming inside. Underneath that you insert your hook, pick up the working yarn, pull it out through that. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yeah, pick up the working yarn and pull through all the 3 loops. Okay. Now, having done that, this we have to tighten it. So holding this here like this tight, just pull it, give it a tug. So this first row of HDCs is done. Next, chain 1, yarn over, and insert your hook in the very first stitch, that is the top V, because when you work with HDCs, what will happen is you will have a V in front of you and a V on the top. So we have to work on the V which is on the top of the row. Yarn over, insert your hook here, pick up the loop, pull through. This is your first HDC done. Again, this is the beginning of the second row, and I'm going to place my stitch marker from the V through which this, the very first V through which this loop is coming out. So here I'm going to place my stitch marker. Okay, that is this place. I'll show you. This is the place where this is the top of the very first HDC. If we understand this, we will never miss out any stitch while working with half double crochet. Working with half double crochet is little tricky. We are very likely to miss out the very first beginning stitch. Then the rest is very easy. Yarn over and work through. Number 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is the place we are very likely to miss out on the very first HDC, and that will appear to be a little bit on the side, but when we place our last HDC here, that will get set. So remove your hook, remove your stitch marker, sorry, insert your hook in this V, pick up the yarn, pull it through. So your second row is done. Chain 1 and turn. Yarn over, place your first HDC in the very first stitch, that is the last HDC of the previous row. Yarn over and make your first HDC of third row. Having done that, place your stitch marker. Rest HDC in the second, HDC in the third, fourth, So we have placed our stitch marker here. So yarn over. Now you may remove the stitch marker and look at the sides of the thing. You will get a very straight edge and you have not missed out any stitch, because when you count, I wanted 10 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so one more time I will show you. Chain 1, and when you turn, you will turn like you turn the pages of a book, right to left, so that this is behind the working piece. The yarn is behind. Yarn over, half double crochet, you will have to yarn over, that is you will have one loop on the hook, yarn over, it will become 2 loops. Insert your hook in the stitch indicated, pull through the yarn, so you will have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3. Having made the very first half double crochet, place your stitch marker here. This will help a lot when you work intricate designs with half double crochets. So the rest is the same work, 1 half double crochet in each of the next stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and this one we have already done 10. I'll meet you at this particular end. We have placed 9 half double crochet. The last half double crochet of the row we are going to place where the stitch marker is. This V we pick up, pull through. Now you can remove the stitch marker. So we have placed a half double crochet there. So this is how your work will look, and again follow the same steps. Chain 1, turn your work, yarn over, first half double crochet and place in the first V loop through which this yarn is coming out. Yarn over the second one, 3, 4, 9 half double crochets are done. You should count the V's on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 we have done. The last one we are going to place here, this V. Yarn over. You may remove the stitch marker and do it, or with the stitch marker you do and then remove the stitch marker to make to be doubly sure. So so you will have a neat edge on all the sides. The bottom edge will be neat because we have worked in the back bump. This is the top edge and these are the sides. So the sides will look straight. When you place your hook, it will be straight. Here it is straight. This is how we work our half double crochet with neat edges. Thank you friends for watching. Do subscribe to our channel and do not forget to hit on the bell button so that you get notified as and when we upload new videos. Thank you friends. Have a great day.